Ahem. Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Today we're gonna be doing Miko's character story. I think it's a character story. Um I'm gonna go in without any expectations because if I'm correct, there's been a mixed opinions about Miko's story. So, no expectations. I'm not gonna expect her to be at the shrine, not gonna expect her to be doing some like large novels or whatever with her Yai publishing house, so I'm gonna go in empty-minded and just expect good stuff. Okay? I want good stuff. Not terrible story, just good stuff. Okay, this seemed a bit loud. Okay. First of all, we got the quest right here. Let's start. Take a stroll around Hanamizaka, wherever that is. High hopes. Hold up one moment. I think I mentioned him on my Twitter that I was having weird problems with my computer. And so I can't like watch on my computer for my stream manager, so I have to use my iPad. My iPad, people, my iPad. Okay. Keep going. Okay, wait, take a stroll. Yes, we are taking a stroll. Going on.
We haven't been to the Yai
Paimon wonders if they have anything new.
The one we read with A that time is pretty cool.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
Uh.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly. It's just an exam. Trust me. There's no problem you can't
Yeah,
solve by
true.
throwing
I agree with
Mora.
Takatoshi.
If it doesn't work,
More
then
Mora
you
is
keep
better than
throwing
passing your
until it
exams.
does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Quite so.
Huh? Really? You guys don't know? You need
What are you
to
talking about?
stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come true.
Is that from a novel?
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish ritual guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
Look, man, I'm sorry, but I'm not that superstitious.
That actually works?
This does not sound credible. Who's your source?
Right? Even
Ever heard of
Paimon
plagiarism?
knows that's just not how the world works.
Yeah, even Paimon's more mature than them. And she's tiny.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
It's this guy called Kunihiko. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot. But get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Huh. I bet it's Ningguang. Paimon, calm down.
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
True.
Still feeling skeptical?
But if you go in with
Just
high
around.
high hopes,
There are
you're
a lot
gonna
of very
go
compelling
down
stories
real
going
real
around
bad.
these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now, shall we?
What sudden urgency?
Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too!
Wow, you're so nice, Paimon. You really hit me right there in the heart. Wow. The great Narukami offering. Namaste. I'm really going through this really quick. Investigate a Kaidan that has been making the rounds recently. I don't know what that is. But two dudes, one wants to pass an exam, another wants Mora. A wishing ritual. I really bet it's a story, bro. And I bet that guy who woke up in a bed of Mora, like, had a grandpa or something. Really rich one.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI publishing house.
Gotta show
One's
their
an editor,
faces.
the other's an author.
Grasp the thought in mind, clear like the light of the moon. As close as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
Huh?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
What's going on, my guy?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me. Okay. Okay.
Huh? Yo, what's wrong with you?
Off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi.
Highly
is trying it
suspicious.
out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so I'm helping him make a wish so that he can move past it.
Look, wishing does not help. Hard work. I believe in hard work. Not hoping, not wishing, hard work. I didn't think you guys would believe in this kind of thing.
I mean, I obviously don't, but Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me.
Oh, how so?
I've had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick.
Attractive?
Studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a
Bro.
massive hurdle. Is that so much to ask?
Attractive? Get rich, ace their studies. More attractive, hello? So that means ruin everybody's standards? Ew. Ew.
Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Mm-hmm.
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation. My new
You
book
dare
depends on
say
it.
that to the Omamori?
Look,
Oh.
to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind of story you want to write. Where's all that self-confidence you had when you first started out? Look at you now.
Get wrecked, man.
Pulling dubious methods from any old light novel.
Oh, what's going on?
This wishing ritual comes from a light novel?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Is it published by the Yaoi Publishing House?
No,
I knew it was from a
it's
book.
likely a self-published title. It just appeared out of nowhere and took Inazuma by storm. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written, but everyone is saying the wishing incantations it contains are the real deal.
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story. I've also heard lots of people saying that everyone who's had their wish granted using this method starts behaving strangely.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having their wish come true.
Yeah, how strange, bro.
This is starting to sound a little suspicious.
A little. It's really suspicious.
Ask
Oh my
Miko.
god.
She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Agreed. A great excuse. Oh, yay, Miko! This is just all getting a little bit out of hand, let's just say. Now, where did that thing go? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I did this off stream. I didn't feel like doing it on stream for some reason. I didn't feel like it would have been like great content. It was a bunch of grinding, you know. I finished all easy peasy, grabbed my wishing stars. Did not get Yai Miko, cried. Not really though, but internally cried. Anything else that I did? No, I just did a bunch of grinding. That's all I did. That's really all I did. Hello?
Miko! Great, you're here!
Hi!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it.
We like your expert input on something.
Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Nothing major.
What do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my brother.
What's up with him?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more time, just for you.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help my brother. Here's
Yo, what do you want?
My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away, took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. Doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction.
Ooh.
If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No,
Uh,
Lady Gucci. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you, he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
okay, then what is he acting like?
All right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
After that, what happened?
5 days ago, you say?
She's
Yes,
deeply
Lady
thinking.
Gucci. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him.
Did he, for chance, take a wishing ritual?
School, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Oh.
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. But let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear. Well, that's too bad.
He doesn't
Lady
know.
Gucci, please stop changing the subject. This is someone's life we're talking about here. Please, you've gotta help me.
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on.
He looks very pitiful. He looks very anxious.
Okay, fine. Then it's decided.
We're so persuasive.
Miko, so you're gonna help him?
Kato, whatever your name was.
Oh,
These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena.
he is.
Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in a day's work for them.
He is.
Yeah.
Quite so.
Wait a sec.
Really?
We do
Is that
exorcism?
hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all. Never. Whatever Lady Gucci says, I trust
You
wholeheartedly.
better, bro.
Thank you two for your willingness
Or I'm
to
gonna
help.
call some more evil
Please
spirits
follow me.
into your bro.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
We have no clue about this.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo jumbo while you're sprinkling it around.
Okay.
It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place.
Pretty sure there's more to an exorcism than bravado.
Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little unfair to make me do all the work?
But you should!
Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you come in good faith.
This feels all wrong. But you technically have a point, so...
Alright, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his brother.
He's probably a long way down the mountain now because of the amount of time we took to talk.
Granted, you can never be quite sure.
No speak. Just walk.
Well, a life's at stake here, so it
Oh,
looks
what's
like
going
I'll
on?
have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Okay.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
He's up the tree, man. Look up. Otto.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have gone in his current state?
Let us
This
think.
does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, well, we can't perform an exorcism with nothing to exorcise, can we?
No, ma'am.
Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to use it during the exorcism.
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
I'll be on my way too. See you soon.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't we help look for his brother too?
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people what they know about the two brothers. Maybe we'll find out some amusing details.
How amusing. She's so amusing. Ah, come on. Okay, talk to this guy. Hey yo, what do you know about those two guys over there with swords?
Hello, sir. We'd like to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as soon as he has enrolled a few disciples.
Huh? Debt collectors? No, we're not.
A little more would be nice though.
But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes, I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just hop between ideas and won't stick to anything.
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his sensei.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, he was the same as ever, bumming around in class instead of focusing on his training.
A little bit confused about what's going on.
Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not seeing his potential, and even declared that he would challenge a disciple of Domon to a duel.
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day every day. Some training regimen that is. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village entrance more about that. He always has reliable information.
Interesting. So I've been lied to. I had high hopes for this man. Apparently not. So those two, maybe one of them's more responsible than the other, you know? Like one of them's messes around too much. The other's trying to like hold them both up. Kenji!
Hey there, we've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
We're also here to collect our debt.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yes.
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
Sure.
We're not here to sign up, but we would like to hear more details about the fight.
Well, you've come to the right person. I actually went to watch it.
Ooh? What happened?
I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Miko art. But when he drew his sword, he became a whole different person. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water, mesmerizing to watch. Domon's disciple is no pushover, but he was absolutely no match for Shingo.
Is Shingo really that strong?
Does he really have potential?
Pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very vocally, saying something like, "What a duel. I haven't felt this good in a long time."
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of character since then.
And that win of his is out of character.
He has more energy than he used to. In the past, he never used to do much except lie around sunbathing all day.
But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only
Yeah.
that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh. Oh, snap! Man, strong.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" and then ran off.
Hmm?
Lady Guji, esteemed
He dared do that
Finally, I found
to
you.
tofu?
I
My
found
beloved
your
tofu?
brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for too. Come on, let's go.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better be going now that he has been found.
Bruh, I bet Yai Miko loves to gossip. She literally does. Even though her gossip must be accurate and on point, she loves to gossip. And up here in the shrine, with people who are oh so respectful, you need a little bit of some energy in here, you know? Can't just go around saying, I need incense sticks. I also need the foxes. I need, these are called spoons, but... And they're ladles, of water to bless. So boring. You need a little spice in your life. That is why Yaimiko published the publishing house of the publishing. Yaimiko's publishing house. Of the house of which you publish thine books, in which it is owned by the Yaimiko of the Yaimiko publishing house of the publishing of books.
Look over there.
I'm at the waterfall. Up!
So this is Yohei's brother. Whoa. He's meditating while sitting in
There's a dead hillator right there.
That's pretty wild. Hey, listen! He's talking to himself.
Oh wow. You good, my guy?
Woo-hoo-hoo! How's that? Can you feel it? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school? Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something so
Masochist.
Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the manliness. I can't even feel the cold anymore.
Yo, we need some exorcism to do.
Anymore. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei. Save me. Save me.
Dude, at least crumple forward and be like, help.
Nonsense aside, he's going for help.
Huh? Who goes there?
Joe Mama.
And now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer.
You're a demon.
Help!
Aren't you a teacher?
What do we do? Miko, think of something.
Where's the salt?
Poor
Where's the salt?
Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. Whatever shall we do?
Well, how should I know?
You're his brother, you should know.
What it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would you mind telling me what that's all about?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way?
Don't hide the truth.
I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. This is a life or death situation.
His pupils? His pupils just went small? We're gonna die?
Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed it straight away when he started acting out of character. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gaping holes in your story?
This is the publisher, the publishing house you're talking to. She'll notice
As
everything.
you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. My brother and I used a wishing incantation. We made a wish.
From a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. But his whole personality changed too.
Why didn't you seek help right away? That ain't your brother. And are you even Kato Yohei? Or are you some spirit who's too scared to speak?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose his skills with the sword.
That was not rightfully his.
Plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor. I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debts.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Yeah.
Well, because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his sword skills?
Slowly as we're talking, the other brother's sneaking up on us.
With your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has possessed him.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did. We had this coming.
Sound a little bit more sincere, please?
Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt and then draw your sword.
I challenge you to a duel. No salt. All it took was the salt? Oh shoot!
It's the spirit!
Bro, shut up.
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
He's gone! He's gone!
Miko! He fainted! What do we do now?
Yo, I'm up next.
We do nothing.
Oh.
But you, little one, just a quick fight and this will all be over.
Oh, so we was Paimon you. Wow.
Who's this? Ah,
Arakawa Koji.
come on, fight me!
Die.
He's coming! Be careful!
Why are you always so scared? Well, I don't get to play,
Born of ice and
I don't get to play Yai Miko. Smooge. Look, just get this up a little bit quick, right? And then we do that. Some more, where are you? Shincho. I'm gone you.
blaze over. No touching.
Right, easy dubs, right? Easy dubs. See, so easy. And these aren't even my best characters.
That was great! Excellent! Woo! What a rush!
This is Ito's voice actor.
Been a long, long time.
Oh, he's gone.
Disappeared. But he looked pretty content at the end there.
Bro, he didn't even have a fair fight.
Paimon sure is confused. Do you know what that was all about?
I have a rough idea.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am.
What am I doing here? Yohei? Yohei, is that you?
Shingo, are you alright?
The bros are back.
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
Manliness,
Shingo,
Massachusetts.
we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue too.
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance, exorcism experts.
Oh, now I'm an
Take
exorcist?
him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, this is the price you pay. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you. But I think you get the picture now, don't you?
Yes, we
Mm-hmm.
understand.
Vigorous head
I
nodding.
won't do it ever again.
Thank you, Lady Guji. Thank you, exorcists.
Is this the end of the story? Is that it?
Come on, Shingo.
Why you sound mad at him, bro? You both did it together.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved?
Would we?
And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
They would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
How smart and tricky of you.
That's Shingo.
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
A master of the sword, lots of strength and passion, but doesn't like tofu. And oni.
Paimon's got it. It was Oni.
Correct.
I'm so smart.
Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
And,
Enough,
disciplined?
but it seems like it had the opposite effect.
Shingo
Tomo's
ain't
resolve
built
caused
enough.
it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. Still, the experience may ultimately have been more effective than me scaring them into submission with a little exaggeration.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the main thing is that nobody got hurt.
All of a sudden I have a heart attack and a
Alright,
spirit
seems
possesses
like
me.
we've wrapped up everything here. Come on, off we go.
Let us spread the news.
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up, but are you sure about that?
Oh, caught?
You mean you disagree?
The incantation they used.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular.
You want to do one?
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of summoning spirits and stuff. And loads of people are trying it.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long. I really wouldn't fret about it.
But,
Who wrote this book?
but.
Why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here?
Yeah, what if they summon
Tell her.
a sister? Oh. It does worry me a bit.
Yeah, Yohei and Shingo may have been fine in the end, but things got pretty scary when Shingo was possessed.
Lady Yai, I finally found you.
Kuroda.
Kuroda? What are you doing here?
Oh,
I'm
the
here to
publisher.
report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
Let me see. What?
Oh.
We're losing market share?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
First, overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories.
Yo.
One book is topping the charts. It's called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Both of you, back here now.
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis.
Define serious.
Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is.
But what about
I have
lives?
a counterplan, and you are going to help me.
Primos? Primos?
Problem all of a sudden.
Primos? Primos?
Paimon,
Primos?
please.
This is commission. Primos?
Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important in your eyes after all?
Wow.
What just happened? Again, you're technically
Wow. Skip.
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back
Let's
to fix
go.
preparations.
Yes, General.
Meet me outside the Yai Publishing House.
Okay. Yo, Paimon, we're going back to war. Inazuma's gonna go back into the depths of despair again. Let's go. Go, go, go. Actually, though. Go! Now we have a new quest. And will it give me Primos? Nope. Hello? We're loading? We've loaded.
Alright, Miko. We're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this rival book?
Yeah. Auto.
Why don't you take a guess? I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the Yai Publishing House.
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation of the Yai Publishing House with the status of Guji Yai and tell everyone that the incantations in that book are dangerous!
No, she's not gonna do that.
Wow! Your first guess and you got it absolutely
Wrong.
wrong.
Wow, she's looking down on this. Okay, bro.
Yeah! Wait!
What kind of reaction was that?
A First-Hand
That was so
Guide to Summoning
delayed.
Spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantations are real.
Mm-hmm.
In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also, sales for the book would only increase further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic. Oh, how about we confiscate all the copies?
No, that infringes on the right of people.
Leaving aside the issue of the
America.
enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require, going to such lengths over a light novel would be extremely disruptive to the lives of Inazumans.
Also, banning things, right, would mean that more people want to get it. For example, alcohol. Ready? The reason why it's at the age of 21 you can drink alcohol is so that people under the age of like what 18 don't try to go for it, because in reality the human brain is fully developed at 25 and is before average. Okay, average is 25. So people under 25, like people 21, 22, 23, 24, right, technically their brain hasn't developed, or by theory their brain hasn't developed. So they'll try to illegally get it, hence more people going to jail, the loss of money, stuff like that. So that's why it's at 21 and not 25. So if we try to restrict those books, Inazuma's going to hell. Understood?
But that means there's nothing we can do.
Well, I've been thinking. I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone.
She's gonna sell it.
The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular.
Yeah, Miko's gonna make a contract.
I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market.
Wait, so you mean?
That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next big thing.
Okay.
What we're going to do is create Inazuma's newest hit novel. Smash our rival's sales numbers and win our readers back. That is how Yae Miko wages war.
Uh-huh.
Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
A first-hand guide to summoning your girls.
So you want us to write a novel?
I've never written a novel before. Truly, I haven't.
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of the Yae
Yo, let's go
publication.
summon a spirit so that they can like write stuff for us.
I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust that the word teamwork is in your vocabulary. Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're into. When you have an idea of what the current trends are, come back and see me.
Okay.
I'll be at Uyu Restaurant.
Okay. Let's go ask some nerds what their favorite book novels are. I bet they're Harry Potter. They're gonna tell me the Sorcerer's Stone was the greatest book ever made by J.K. Rowling. It could also be How to Kill a Mockingbird, the Hunger Games one. When it should have been To Kill a Mockingbird. Nana Koshino, what's your nerdiness?
Yae Publishing House has held many writer submission events to date. The winner gets a huge amount of publicity.
Didn't want to talk to you. Yota, what's your nerdiness?
I've been reading light novels for a long time now.
And with an original card, okay. These days though, everyone seems to be, So it's just from the title.
The only recent book worth mentioning is
Okay, we don't care about that. Now it's a good start, but descriptions are...
But the descriptions are really true to life. So much so that I'm almost wondering if maybe the author really has met all those yokai before.
Okay, true to life. They want true experiences. That's one trend. You, Osuke.
The key to a successful light novel is having good illustrations.
Drawings, because your brain cannot handle the imagination.
And which artist you should commission for them. These are good illustrations can make up.
Okay, saying light novels are essentially the case, but buy art, get what's free. I agree with you. Most of the top artists have jam-packed schedules, so it's extremely difficult to commission.
Illustrations in a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Okay. Okay. Drawings. Maybe you can help me write a first-hand guide to girls. Because that's what we should be doing to beat the novel. Nothing about me. I promise I'm straight. Promise? I am straight.
I'll be honest. I read light novels for the cheap thrills.
Duh.
In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc. Usually
Okay.
involved, by contrast, there's this popular
Quick reads. Quick reads. I don't think I need to actually remember these.
Much more to light novels than Paimon realized.
Everyone has their preferences, Paimon.
Greetings to Yae Miko.
Heave ho, heave ho, heave ho, heave ho. Oh. Yo, amigo. I spoke with some nerds. Oh, we should. Is this an actual place, really?
There you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru.
Yes, ma'am.
Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with young people. He's developed a distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole.
Wait, hold up.
Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret.
Okay, continue. I didn't care.
They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide.
A first-hand guide to summoning girls. I promise you, bro, it's gonna go off the shelf.
It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, I actually didn't have to remember. I knew it.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action. This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Yes.
I followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example,
Me.
we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Me.
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience.
Uh-huh.
Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader.
Mm-hmm.
As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, snap.
Oh,
Are these where the
right.
Paimon books come in?
We can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lilith. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences.
Yes. I'll tell them how I cook food over a campfire. And how it is a great experience to sit around with your friends, because nobody has any.
What are you thinking?
Reincarnated in another world, encounters with airborne emergency rations. The work-shy bard. What's that? Oh. The Dragon and the Grand Adventure. Oh, shoot, wait. Saved. The Dragon and the Grand Adventure, the work-shy bard. How about that?
Let's see what you got. After enrolling in the Mondstadt Academy, I found out that the young man sitting next to me in class was a total slacker. He said he was a bard, had a habit of playing his lyre in class, and always had a bottle of liquor on his person. But his true identity was actually the principal of the academy. What kind of plot is that?
Oh, I love that face! I missed! And I closed the thing. Hold up. I was trying to screenshot the thing, bro. Okay. We're back in business.
It just goes to show, you have to have an interesting character sitting in the back row by the window. The protagonist is a transfer student, new to the school, whose ordinary life is about to take a wild turn when they meet the ballad and alcohol-loving principal. Sounds interesting. Approved.
Paimon just does not see the appeal.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past.
I read about school.
I really understand what we're trying to do here.
Lumine likes realistic fiction.
Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah,
Yes.
we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not
Get
careful.
to work, get to work, get to work. Get to work.
That's good.
Get to work. Get to work. Get to
Okay,
work.
we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2.
Yes.
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain.
Yes.
Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Sorry, Satomi. We got this.
Huh? What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
My mind's gone blank.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Why are you squinting your eyes at me like that?
What's happened?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life.
I so agree. In my literacy and composition class, bro, it's so hard to come up with a story.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break.
Yas.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just
And get me some sake. I would like to drink up some wine. I'm old enough.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
I would like 20%.
Cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For the sake of our paycheck, get your brain going!
Paycheck. Speaking of Mora,
Ooh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
I turned into a Geovishap hatchling. This reminds me of that random anime I keep on seeing in Crunchyroll. It's like, so I'm a spider. So what? It's a terrible title and it's super long. I'm like, nah, can't do that. Took a tour guide turned into Rex Lapis, rock and roll girl. Shinyan.
The Liyue Academy has more student clubs than you can shake a stick at. And as the new kid on the block, the
What does that mean?
protagonist is the one they're all fighting over. There's the culinary club, the architecture club, the funerary club,
The funerary club. Oh no.
club. But in the end, the protagonist chose to join the rock and roll club. Taking a chance on their youthful dreams, 4 newcomers to the academy form a rock and roll band that really begins to take off.
Yes, and then it suddenly broke up like the Beatles.
I give it a 9.5.
Yes, there's some missing detail.
Classic tale of youth and friendship. It never gets old. I especially like the head of the club. Great character design. She really has rock and roll coursing through her veins. I can almost feel the heat from that fire in her soul. Approved.
I bet you don't know who she is.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yai.
Yes, yes. Create my best novel.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff this. Come on, let's get rid of the vision hunt. This hunt. Our literature hunt decree. All the other titles are weird.
The strict Principal Raiden of the Inazuma Academy decided to confiscate all light novels. With the help of Lady Kitsune, the protagonist defeats Principal Raiden in an exam before the throne, forcing the principal to abolish the literature hunt decree.
And the only thing left now are non-fiction.
We can and we will. I think it's great.
Great interpretation of our adventure.
We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa, so we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh?
It is also a great business move, so everybody's forced to
Once we're
read
done
everything.
writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
Yes, sir.
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
I
I'll
smell
also need
lasagna.
an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Miss Hina to
It's
write
coming
that.
from my AC.
She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The
Smells
people
good.
of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but
Yes. What are we supposed to be doing? Go to actually complete the endorsement. Okay. Leave the Uyu restaurant. Let's go. Wee. 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 I would like to endorse a book. I think it's going to hit the shelves real hard. Everybody's going to love it. We should also advertise it a bit so that everybody knows that we're making it. You tell Kuroda about the situation.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady
Who's Miss
Gucci
Hina
that's
again?
asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping.
Oh no! I remember Miss Hina.
Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yai Publishing House.
Yes, I believe it will. Also, hold up. I can't see. Okay, go submit the manuscript. Oh my god, I remember Miss Hina now. It's Goro, a female version of him. I think I already talked about like so I first saw it on Instagram, right? And I was like, what in the world is this kind of fan art? This is fan art. This is disgusting. And then I see it in the store. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, no, no. This is not fan art. Again, what have they done? Oh no. That's what I was like the whole time.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your
Unique taste.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Yes.
Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna
Do you not believe in us, Pound? We're all professionals.
That's right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay,
Yes.
then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results.
Yes.
Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Wait for 3 days. I can't do that. Oh shoot, what happened? Anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. Look at the mountain over there. I forgot what that's called. I think that's 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 the Sakura tree mountain. The Kitsune Sakura tree. I'm so bad at English. This is not even English, it's Japanese, and I study Japanese. In 2 days? Tick 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 tick. I'm human. Oh, what happened?
Ah, you've all finally made it.
Did we win first place?
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
It will only be exclusive to the Yai Miko publishing house.
It's an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've sold. I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and collect it when the time comes.
This is all great, but
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence of a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
we gotta talk around to people.
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway. Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at Midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man.
Old. So old. You're off trend, my guy.
The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantations. The Secret Spells...
Am I right? Was I right? Was I right? First hand guide to summoning girls.
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort.
Ooh.
That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out. Just waiting for a moonless night.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
He's gonna get the girls.
Feeling less worried now?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, you're right. Everyone's shifting focus. But what's this moonless night that they're talking about? Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line. All right, it's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
Hello? We're not done?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits. Also,
Mm-hmm.
to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Somebody
Exactly.
evil.
That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author. He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Ooh.
But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever of having written the book.
Wait. Oh! So wait, does this mean...
Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
You done with it?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use its own method to make it manifest itself.
And who?
You, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
This sounds very dubious.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Yo, we praying now. We praying that I survive this. Hallelujah. Ooh. Got it. Oh, we can't read it? Seriously? What? Why is Paimon holding her hand over her face? That is so weird. The Mouse Journey Adventures. This land is based on a school of life depicts the antics of manner. Oh shoot, bro. I can go. Oh, I can find what fan fiction of this thing. We all know it's out there. Somebody out there has done it. We all know it. I wish they actually wrote one though, so I could actually read it. I would have been like very interested for some reason. I don't usually read fan fiction, cause I'm not really into it. I guess it's fun to read, but I'm not really into it. Oh my god.
Miko, what is this place?
It's spooky.
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author. This is the place where we are most likely to succeed in summoning the spirit.
Really?
Is this the place where they died?
Feels so eerie here.
That seems rather fitting, considering that we are dealing with the spirits of the deceased here.
Uh-huh.
What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true
Paimon's
Yeah. Be quiet, Paimon. Enter the summoning chamber. And bring Electro with you. Oh, it doesn't give me anything. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. Bang. Nope. Bang. Nope. Bang. No. Do this one. Bang. And let's do albedo.
Some in the field research?
An old team of mine. Yes, we're gonna play Yai Miko. Please be good. Uh-huh. I knew it. Oh no. Uh-huh. 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 I just really want Yai Miko so badly, it's all I ask. But they're making her seem really good. When she probably might not be.
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
The plane of euthymia.
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
The plane of euthymia.
Good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. So it's a bit scary. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakuzai? It's not very clear.
Let's go inside and take a look.
Uh-huh. Suspicious. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot.
Right now.
Witness my great undertaking.
Here we go.
Uh-huh, stay still.
Nowhere to hide.
Bye. Lay down some more.
Right now. Right here.
Oh, they're all dead. Thank you. Is that it? Okay.
Wow, this place is huge.
Hey, is that a mirror?
A mirror? There's a
I don't know.
looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. Alright, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Interesting. The lampstand begins to move slowly. What lampstand? What? Okay, that's weird. That doesn't make sense at all. Lampstand has been activated. I am confusion. I am confusion. Can I go back up?
Let's play.
I own a venti. It doesn't work. Okay, whatever. Keep on going, I guess. Oh shoot.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Okay, she really is a support. Die, 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 die.
Yahoo!
With sword comes shadow.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Oh, and strike.
Nothing
Please,
lasts
beautiful.
forever. What a nuisance. Right now.
Uh-huh.
Emerge. Right here.
Die, 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 die. Be struck down, you piece of trash. Oh, no, it's breaking other things. Okay, well, that was for nothing, I think. But there's this. Lampstand begins to move slowly. Interesting. Okay, it went up. Over here. This is a bit confusing.
Emerge.
Yeah. It must be striking something else then. Oh!
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Da 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 da.
Feel this ancient power.
Nowhere to hide. Don't blink.
Bye. Free stuff, free stuff. Oof. A little bit confused about what I'm supposed to do. Open up. Doesn't want to move. Yo. Wait, what are treasure hoarders doing here?
Let's play.
Okay. Any chests? Nope. Anything interesting? Nope. I guess just this room then. Oh. Can any of these move? Chest. What am I supposed to be doing? Move? What's just this thing? Hold up. Nothing interesting? Nothing interesting. And what is this place? Oh wait, there's something over here. Move. What? Move! Okay, here we go. Start. The lampstand begins to move slowly. Oh, snap. Yeah, one more. Yay. I was a little bit confused for a moment.
It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall.
That's scary to you?
It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Oh, what's that?
Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps.
Uh-huh. What's the next part?
The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
Hold on. Surely you're not planning to.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person's body.
Can you just do Paimon?
You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he was only able to maintain his form for a very short time before disappearing.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting negative consequences?
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you?
Little one here.
I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Don't you worry now.
What do I need to do?
Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
Yes, ma'am. The summoning ritual better go smoothly or I'll die.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting.
It is?
Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
What just happened? Oh.
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits? Anyone?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little realism to the equation. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
Help me write chapter 4!
The painting is moving again! What the?
And help me find my brother. That's what chapter 4 is gonna be, everyone. Let's go. Oh, my face! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna faint. Yo, it's me, the writer. How's life? I sound weird?
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
Actually, yeah.
So you're the one who wrote A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your game here?
You're so good at
What's
that,
this?
Paimon.
Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here?
I looked- no, Lumini looks so evil. How could you do this?
It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and plunge all of Inazuma into a brutal, bloody war.
What?
What?
I knew it! You had an evil plan all along!
Oh.
He's gonna say JK.
Then how naive of you to let me possess this body so easily. I sense, yes, great power within her.
Eyes went wide.
Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
That's such a weird animation.
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop him!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again.
Get in. This body now belongs to me, Skip.
Belongs to me.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't let him take your mind!
You really doubt me that much?
Think of something! Miko! Miko!
She's laughing. They're both laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly. Too perfect.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of this
Kusai.
spectacle, are you?
This is probably someone that
Always got the
Miko
time
admires.
to Fan the flames, ah, you mischievous little kitsune, you. Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
How could you do that to Paimon?
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
He's gonna say a line about piggyback rides.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Oh.
But isn't he a spirit?
Explain spirit to us.
Spirits, memories, they're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hounds were gnawing at the sacred Sakura's roots?
Yes.
You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? Well, since there are human memories, of course there are going to be yokai memories too.
Yes.
In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their former selves from a bygone era, they still have the ability to control whether they are visible or not.
Yes.
Typically, yokai memories survive longer in the world than those of humans.
Yes.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." It
Yeah.
piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel for him.
So that's how it happened. But why did you include a summoning incantation in the novel?
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daioko. The memories of other yokai can't possess human bodies at will like I can. But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do, they can go and get it done.
Mm.
But
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a great disturbance to the humans.
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? Oh, yes. And they might have a fever or whatever.
How
But
cruel.
you know, I actually
Also
think
cruel.
that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own two hands, given that they're not born blessed with the same powers that we enjoy. As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson eventually.
So true, man.
So
So
when you
true.
think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Nope.
Yes, that's what I thought too.
Yeah, but you just ruined her stonks.
convinced, Paimon. You guys were right.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out there.
He's gonna talk about piggyback rides.
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to become the most popular in Inazuma.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some ulterior motive. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
Yes.
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must
Centuries.
say it feels good.
Wow. I knew she was old, but like, well.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Irakusai, how
You
much
said the
time
line.
do you have left?
You said the line.
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Irakusai. Arrangements are being made.
Hello? What's this? What's this, then?
When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great.
Wait, what?
Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So, I'll be on my way now.
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
See you tonight?
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlanders. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given how pig-headed she can be.
Oh, well,
Wow.
that's fantastic.
The only person in the world who has
Urakusai,
the guts to
you'd be
call her
right
that.
at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yai Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
Now we're tired and we're gonna have a fever. Somebody help me. Save me.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Give me a bed and a glass of
Are you
water.
there? Here, like last time, repeat after me.
3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession, What was it like?
I feel musty, like paper. I remember everything pretty clearly.
Good. Saves me from having to explain everything again.
Yes.
Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver on what they're all hoping for.
They want to do a hiyako.
Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the ley lines, it will still be quite a sight to behold when the time comes. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me, I'll need your help with the ritual.
Okay.
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all that, you still have more errands for us?
Fine by me as long as she prays. Emos.
Just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Mora.
Come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hands.
Rip.
Paycheck?
My paycheck?
Well, there's no way out now. We're in too deep.
Yep. Sweet, sweet glories, Mora. I mean, Primos. We only have about 50 more to go. Hopefully they actually give me 60 Primos so I can actually do at least one pull. And pray I get Yai Miko. Go to the Grand Narcotic Shrine and look for Yai Miko. Yes, sir. And then after this, Miko eat lasagna. I pray for 50 Primos. I'm here. Hello. Yes, you look smiling and happy
Hello
today.
there, my little helpers. So nice of you to join me. You're right on time, too.
Yes.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to do to make this Hyakyako happen? Also, to be clear, we actually have no idea what it even means.
Yeah, true,
It
actually.
might
I actually
seem
don't know.
ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just a gathering of the yokai. Back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai powers. There were so many of them that their silhouettes would block out the moon. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. They are no longer able to fly.
Yeah.
So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them, gathering all the wandering memories together in one place. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Once their energy is spent, they will be satisfied and return to where they belong.
I see and I understand.
All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance. Remember the incantation and the mention of Moonless Night that I added to our novel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the...
That's
Skip
the
this
one. When
part.
the time comes, let's all pitch in and help
Yes, I will start a ride and I will need to do two things. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the whole storm of yokai members will be hanging around in this area. Having the charm easily avoid. Okay.
Now
After.
that,
Okay.
commence the ritual.
Okay.
Memories will
Yeah.
blink.
Okay.
The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat.
Uh-huh.
You may see this as an opportunity.
Okay. We're gonna fight stuff. Got it. How many of the people I'm gonna tell? You need to leave. And you get off the mountain. Don't ask questions.
Descend the mountain? I see.
Go.
It seems like
Go.
Lady Kuji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with
Yep. 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 Go to the main road under Mount Yogu. Bro, it's so unfortunate I won't be able to see this. Smogers. I wanted to see all the yokai and see what they all look like. The only yokai that I've seen is only Miko. Isn't she like the last one or something like that? I don't remember. I don't think anything was ever mentioned about it. Only in this update was it really mentioned that like she was a yokai. She was only referred to as like Raiden's familiar, which is like a magical pet, I think. Oh shoot, we're gonna die. I didn't mean to plunge. The monsters slowly congregate in this area. We can't let them up the mountain. Let's go. Are they just gonna continue up the hill, or are they gonna go for me? Everything's lagging? This is all great. Hello? Oh. Back up.
Time for takeoff.
Okay, that's done. Oh shoot.
With sword comes shadow.
It's them, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's them. Come on, go, 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 go. Okay, this way. Oh, he almost went up the mountain. I can do this, I can do this. I got this. I so got this. I'm well equipped for this. Ult, ult, ult. Ult. Eat. One more. Yay. Oh, so I didn't have to do it all night. I get to see them. Hello? Nothing looks different about the air. Say farewell to the yokai. Cutscene?
So many! They're everywhere!
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time.
Oh, I don't get to see their faces.
You alright, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
Oh my.
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Hello?
feast, and all feasts come to an end.
Hold up.
Since you're sorry
So I don't get to see them?
why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
Yes, put our palms together.
To be
A guiding light. Everybody, put your hands together. Even if you don't believe. Keep your wishes in your heart.
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
Oh, Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Yes. This is beautiful.
Murakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course.
Hey.
Just as I thought, the ritual went very smoothly. Thank you both.
Miko, are you alright?
Oh, I'm great.
No sound, right?
look on your face just now.
I'm fine, seriously. Really, No. Honestly, you two.
We care.
Go.
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Huh? How rude.
No problem. A meal it is.
A meal. It's a deal.
Okay. Well, see you soon then.
Cause I've got friends on the other side. Wait until the appointed time, the following day. What? Guess. She really making me buy a meal. Well, I have to pay her back because she bought us a meal when we were writers blocked, right? Man, favors and favors and favors. When you're just trying to save your money and about to go broke. What's this? Only shoot down your real opponent. Oh yeah, I got this fighting the ball boss, and I shot down the real one for like the first time. First shot. Go close to Uyu restaurant. Everybody's dreams coming true? Stop speaking, bro. Yo, how did your wishes go?
Oh, wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the traveler not released yet?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yo, so you didn't like the scene?
I guess light novels are just fiction after all, huh?
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the traveler will remain an interesting series for a long time to come.
Ooh.
Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here. Maybe she went inside already. Let's head in and look for her.
Oh no, we're gonna have to write another book. I knew it. That's why we're at the restaurant. I knew it. I knew it. Ugh. When can I get fan mail?
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Hi.
Miko, what is this? You started eating without us?
I did, yes. You're paying after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolutely free? Oh, I just couldn't wait any longer.
Wow.
Boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill later.
Alrighty.
He's getting paid. Our paychecks are gone, bro.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit yourselves down.
The food ain't gonna taste that great anymore.
It's found exclusively in the waters around Seirai Island. They shipped it to Inazuma overnight, and it was still alive right up until I ordered it.
Oh.
Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know, I know. I normally can't bring myself to drink sake this expensive either. If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covered.
I forgot about that drink event we're gonna have.
Miko, you are outrageous.
At least have the more though.
You're working on the novel. All you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu.
Strange. I remember no such thing.
That was it.
So what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short of lavishly?
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive.
Okay, and don't worry about it. You can just depending on your line now about you have quite the generous payment due. Okay, shut up. Uh-huh. Should have let her guard down. Okay. Yep.
By the way, so you'll have to come up with something new. The deadline is
Yeah. I ain't writing that book for you no more, bro. For real. You just tricked me out of my more. Primos? Primos! I forgot the incantation, but please give me Yai Miko. It's all I ask. It's not Yai Miko. Pain. Sorrow. Well, I believe that's it for me. Nothing really else that I want to do. So I guess all the streams are going back to, what was it? Hollow Knight. Yes, and the update was on the 16th. Yeah. Okay, there's actually been one thing that I should probably do on stream, if I'm feeling like it. Only if I'm feeling like it, which is this Yunjin quest. I haven't done it yet. I only did one, because I really needed 20 primos. And so I did it, and I got this image, which is very, very cute. I will not be trying out that hand motion, because I don't know how to do it. Anything else? Okay, Miko?
Thank you for the. Oh, I know she.
What's upstairs? I haven't been here yet. Any chests? No chests? Chests. Can I walk in here? Nope. Can I walk behind here? Nope. These invisible barriers. Oh well. Okay, well. I'm gonna go eat dinner now, and I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. It was a bit of like a strange story, I would say, but I enjoyed it. I thought it would be somewhat of a like a letdown, I guess, but it really focused on like the trickeries, not the trickery, on the writing side of Yae Miko. Maybe we'll learn about her more shrine maiden parts of her than it is for the publishing part, but I would say it was quite an enjoyable one. A little bit slow, but it was enjoyable. So again, thank you everyone for coming to the stream, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.